Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to another live edition of Mafia Roundtable, Cicale's Corner Unfiltered. Peace out. See everybody later. Thank you for the great show. Thank you for all the love and support. Peace out. See everybody later. Stay tuned tomorrow to see Mafia Roundtable, Cicale's Corner Unfiltered. Great episode. Thank you for all your wonderful comments. Thank you for all your likes, folks. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful day. See everybody tomorrow. Not just joking. You're probably saying, no, damn, Dom did have a holiday weekend. Oh boy. Woo-wee. Did we? Folks, it was just amazing. Just had a really nice time. I want to thank my peeps that came down. It was just, all I know is Thursday night, Friday morning, 3:30 in the morning, still shooting pool in the house, having a blast. Didn't even realize it was that late, and I was up at 5 o'clock taking care of my kitty cats. So that, and then the next night, 1:30 in the morning. I mean, 2 days. I can't recover as quick as I used to. That's for sure. Had a nice time though. Really good time. Today we're going to talk about Nick Calabrese. He was part of the Chicago mob. He was a made guy, made member. I spent time with him in Phoenix, Arizona. And Nick was a hell of a guy. Really, really nice guy. But I'll go into that in a little while. We'll wait till we get some likes up before I go into the stories. But I want to say hello to everybody. All-Star, Johnny, Cynthia, good to see you. Francisco. And then there's some wise guy. Ryan Brown, good to see everybody. Sam the Man, good to see everybody coming on. Vegas lines today. Let's see. Dom with a tan, 8-1. Dom doesn't have a tan yet. So, but that's coming soon. Hat, had the hat on, that's for sure. Dress shirt, no dress shirt. Joey will appear 2,000,000 to 1. I got to reach out to Joey, tell him we got something going here. Dom have Deuce haircut. Nah, that won't happen. I don't think so, but good try though. Good try with that one. Folks, I tried to give you some content from the car, but it didn't work. Sorry, and I apologize. Reception, hopefully we won't have reception problems today. Everything looks like it's working fine, so we could be good to go. Also, people go, I have the description and the link below. I'll put it here. Go to domsfamily.com. OMS. Go to domsfamily.com, sign up. And to answer somebody, Timothy O'Reilly, thank you for the contribution. Timothy says, E.G. Vodka, always lit cigars, 3 Capo. People go in the links below. Order them today. Great vodka, great cigars. So we have it. We have Fordham Road in the house. Good to see you, Kevin. Good to see you. Somebody referenced to about the investment coming up. People, the way I'm structuring it, it's called widely held. So the lawyers are drafting over the contracts. So just say, I'll make it really simple. If there's 10% on the side, and again, these are just mock numbers to keep it simple. If there's 10% on the side, okay, for the widely held investors, which might be, right now we have 150 people. So again, I'm going to just mock down the numbers. Widely held, we have, say, 10 investors, and the market cap where I'm valuing it is, say, $100,000. Okay. Now, when the company starts making money, we're going to have profit sharing quarterly. And so say that 10% is worth $10,000. Okay. That 10% gets $10,000 from the profit. If you have 10 investors and the market cap is 100,000, say one of the investors put up 90,000, the other 9 put up $1,100 each. So the guy with has 90%, he put up the bulk of the money. He'll get off of the 10,000, 9,000 will go to him, and the other $900 will go to everybody, or $90, whatever it's broken down to, will go to the others, distributed evenly. But the numbers are going to be much greater with this. As far as the market cap, the valuation, what I'm capping it out at. So, but you'll know 2 days prior to everything coming out, the product, everybody will be well aware. And then you have the choice to come on board or not. But right now we're getting all the legal documentation ready, all the paperwork. So when the lawyers do hit, the funds are received for the investment, I have to see how they're going to set it up. We're debating, seeing what type of contracts are going to be drawn, but it's called basically widely held. So I was going over it with them today. They were going to do some research on that. So, and then once the product comes out, then you people own the company. You have that piece of the company that's widely held, whether it be 5, 10%, whatever encompasses the widely held portion of the company. And that's just to give back to you people. I'm not going to go too much more into it, but we anticipate huge numbers. I'm tying everything, a lot of products around this. So you'll see when it comes out. We're putting a lot of work into this nonstop. I was just on the call with the team. I had to get off. We're going to resume the call at 6 because of you, my loyal fans. But today's going to be a pretty quick show. I'm going to tell everybody about Nick Calabrese, who was a made member of the Chicago Mafia. He was actually responsible for 14 homicides. Dangerous as they come. Frank Calabrese was his captain. That was his brother. And Frank was just a raving lunatic. Frank, I never met Frank, but Nick had told me one time and very, very greedy of a person. It was all about money. He would hurt his own kids at that point. And I think his kids spoke in different interviews about it. But Nick wound up cooperating against his brother, the Chicago mob, and Nick just had enough of it. And to look at Nick, to do time with him, you would never think he was this homicidal maniac, this killer, but he put in a lot of work. And if you ever seen the movie, what was it? Casino. Pretty sure it was Casino. And I know somebody will correct me if I'm wrong, where they killed the Spalaccio brothers in Vegas. Hey, German, good to see you on. Yeah, what was it? Yeah, Las Vegas Casino. It was Casino. And Tony the Ant, and Mike Spalaccio, it was Nick Calabrese and his brother who killed them. So it didn't happen like the way portrayed in the movie. They caught bullets to the head. It wasn't that much of I would say a beatdown. But Nick's brother Frank, they were big into loan sharking and gambling, but work, I mean, they were heavy with work. And I remember Nick telling me, he had an altercation with somebody. He shot the guy. The guy came at him. The gun jammed. Nick tussled with the guy, wound up shooting him again. And then as Nick was leaving from the scene, he took his gloves off, threw them in a dumpster. Little did he know his hand was cut. So that the feds wound up getting DNA evidence from the glove. They found the glove, got DNA evidence. And at one point, Frank and Nick had it out, and Frank cracked Nick. Nick told me, he broke his cheekbone. He punched him right in the face, and this was his own brother. I mean, the brother was ruthless, even with his own kids. Nick would tell me stories after stories just about his brother, how his brother was just an animal out there. And I found it weird, like, he's that bad with his own guys, but yet the higher ups he wasn't. So he knew what he was doing. He was definitely an old timer. He wound up dying in jail. Nick died outside, of my condolences go to the Calabrese family for Nick. Nick was definitely a great, great guy. But they were brutal. They were definitely brutal as loan sharks out there, Chicago. And they were a force to be reckoned with. Actually, more so was Frank. But Nick, I guess, idolized his brother, his older brother, and whatever Frank said, Nick did. Nick followed through with it. And even at one time, Nick told me the brother even accused, like, because a client didn't pay, beat them out of money. The brother, Frank, held Nick responsible for it and had Nick pay up the money. And it's just bad. And this is a guy with millions of dollars he accumulated over the years. I mean, it was all about the Benjamins with him, and I feel that that's just that's dirty. That's dirty for. And then his own son even did him in, did Frank Calabrese. So that's about it with Nick. Just the details about him. When I was with him, he had Parkinson's. He was shaking a lot. But again, really a good-hearted guy. You would never think he was a homicidal maniac. So that was my dealings with him. I'm sorry about the short show tonight. We're just getting back into swing of things. I'll answer some questions. And then tomorrow night, I'm going to pick somebody in probably the Gambino crime family that we'll sit down, we'll talk about, and I'll go into more details with them as well. Johnny says, I missed the show. Hopewell's great birthday celebration. Whew, was it? Today was hard getting back into the gym, but I took my days off, and I'm feeling good, So, and happy Tuesday to Germany. Today's Monday. Good try, though. I look at my phone, Shay. Today is definitely Monday. So, Tuesday to the Germinator. You're right. To land down under. Okay. Gotcha. We have Christopher Todd. Hey. It's good to see everyone. Folks, yes, it is. Great to see everybody. We got an outstanding, I mean, with all the people looking to come in on this company to get involved, the outpour is unbelievable. And you know what? It's just making me enhance things even more so, putting more into the projects, into the development of the products. Folks, it's steamrolling. It's going faster than I anticipated. I mean, as of yesterday, there was 150 people. Today, we're anticipating maybe about another 25 signups, 50 signups. But this is going to be great for everybody, myself included, the whole organization, where we're putting teams together. So once you guys are on, you have that that you are owners of the company for widely held. Then we'll sit down, we'll have our meetings, we'll set that up where we could go over different products, what you think will enhance it. It's your company as well, so we got to do it. And then we're still setting it up how we're going to do it, how we're going to break down. We'll probably do a quarterly profit. We'll see how it goes. And then there's a lot of extras I'm going to be throwing in on my end. Just because I just want everybody to prosper, to succeed, be happy. And then we move on. We'll go to different levels. We'll go to other projects, or maybe just keep on integrating other products. I have from dog, cat products coming out. Maybe we'll integrate it into one big corporation. There's going to be a lot of different things, folks. A lot. So I love the support. I love the family vibe. I love everybody coming together. So don't forget, sign up. Go to domsfamily.com. Sign up today. If you only have $25, if you have $10, whatever you could afford, you'll have that small sliver. A sliver is better than nothing, folks. And then from there, maybe you just keep on putting in your investment. We'll see how it works out for everybody. But I'm glad to see there's a lot of people anticipating, looking to come on board, looking to be part of something much bigger. So thank you for that. Let's see who we have. Adrian, thank you for the contribution. What was Vinny's opinion of Donnie Brasco movie? I never really spoke to him about it. We knew it was inaccurate to Donnie Brasco, especially at the end. Bruno was not on a boat, and they were trying to kill him, so that was inaccurate. So, Adrian, thank you again for the contribution. We got two back to back. So, Bruno's thing, I'm sure bothered Bruno. His father got killed during that thing, and Bruno had a deal with Joe Messino, seeing him, looking at his father's killer, which he used the excuse it's part of the life, it's to be expected. But if that was Vinny Basciano's father, Vinny Basciano would not be having it. That's for sure. Without a doubt, 1,000%. Vinny Basciano would have taken out Joe Messino. Quick. Susan, good evening to all. Dom, hope your birthday weekend was awesome. Yes, it was a great birthday weekend. It was better than awesome. So it took me 2 days to recover. But we had a great time. A lot of food, drinking was just, and I didn't drink in like 2 months. So we got pretty tore up. It was good evening. Matter of fact, we went to a steakhouse and there was only 6 of us, couples, and we were having such a great time by the bar area where the tables was set. We had our own table, put them together. Other people started joining, started coming over. Then you get young ladies start walking over. Oh, it's my birthday too. Wanted, wifey wasn't having that. No. I think you need to stay where you're hanging out. Oh, you gotta laugh though. You gotta laugh at it. But we had a really good time. Christopher Todd, hey, good to see everyone. Yes, Chris, good to see you as well. Mike, what's up, Big Dom? Good stories about Morris Park section in the Bronx. Oh, we'll go into that. Ryan Brown, thank you for the contribution. Yes, Dom. John, big scoop, Francata. Nick shot him in front of the bingo hall. I could be wrong, but I think Frank Sr. was recovering from bypass surgery, so he was not there. Nick was definitely there. Listen, Nick was ruthless out there. And Nick was the sweetest guy. You would never think of it. But Nick obeyed his brother. Whatever his brother said, he did. They were dangerous. They put the work in Chicago. That's without a doubt, without question. So the Bronx says, Dom, questions, what exactly is the offer for? The Bronx, it's all coming in due time. So it'll be out there. You guys will have 48 hours to make a decision. Then the books are closed. You like that? Excuse me, just like the Mafia, the books are closed. But right now, we're getting everything set up, everything ready to roll. I think the countdown is, let me see what the countdown is, folks. We'll see right now. Oh, can't go to that one though. DOM. We got 17 days, 6 hours, 40 minutes, and 27 seconds. That's it, folks. So go on, fill out your join now. Hit the button for the text message. You guys will be alerted. And like I said, everybody who does sign up gets ready. Forms will be sent out. We still have to set up the attorney's escrow account where the funds will be wired to, and then we'll take it from there. Then they'll send you out the contracts to sign that you'll be part of the widely held group, which will consist of 10% of the company. And that's it. So, folks, this is actually my baby. It's a project I've been working on a long time, and I figured let me share it, spread it. We're setting up a whole bunch of things. I'll go into it at a later date. All the members who do come on, who are partners, will have a Zoom call. We'll have everybody on to discuss it, to go into higher detail. So whatever questions you may have about moving forward, but I have to make sure my T's are crossed and I's are dotted, especially with the laws, to make sure we're compliant with everything. So there's a lot of work to go behind it. So the Bronx says, final question. Can you come in using an LLC? Good question. I'm pretty sure you can. Yes. Yes. That's a really good question. I will mention it to the attorneys. I don't see why not, because one of the larger partners, I'm coming in. I came in at my own name. So, but yes, they're using an LLC. So I don't see why not. As long as it's in your name, the entity, I don't see why not. But I'll be asking the lawyer that tomorrow. Good question for that one. Let's see. All-Star tan and dress. No tan and dress. Folks, we got Maddie at a mega gala tonight for something about women. She's not tonight. She actually had to go to DC. So I'm by myself, by my lonesome with all my animals. So after this, feed the dogs. And then I have my 6 o'clock meeting to just go over this, because the clock is ticking for this venture. So we just have to get everything right. Vincent says, just tuned in, Dom. Forget about it. Hit the like button, folks. Hit that like button. Come on, give me 100 before I roll out. Good morning, Dom and family. You know what? Tomorrow, maybe we'll do a double header. I don't know. Let's see. If I could get 100 likes real quick in the next, let's see. By the time we're into it, 25 minutes, we got 3.5 minutes. If I get 100 likes, I'll do a double header tomorrow. Wise guy says, super German. Yes, the truth. You shouldn't dress like a sloppy mess if you're representing the family. What's sloppy? I got on my shirt, my hat, and we're all good to go. So, yo, does Skinny Joey call you a rat for? Okay. What does he call you? Because I'm a rat. That's why. Who knows? Kevin, I'm going to Patricia's on Morris Park on Thursday. Some veal and money bags. No, Patricia. I really didn't care for Patricia's that much. So, also, Dom, you should do a design, cool, fitted baseball cap. Listen, when you come part of the organization, then throw the thoughts in. I can't do everything myself, folks. That's it. You guys will have a vested interest in the company. I could tell you one thing. There's a lot of products. So listen, you can have hats with bags on the side. As long as it makes sense, everybody agrees, we will do it. Not a problem. Dom, does the mob allow folks to wear baseball hats, or is that a no-no? No, we wore hats all the time. So if we go to a sit down, well, even some sit downs, I'd wear a baseball cap. It doesn't matter how you dressed. If you're going to an induction ceremony, it's different. Mark says, folks, before I answer Mark's questions, listen, we exploded with new subscribers, the new subscriber base. And I want to thank everybody. There was a lot of concerns. Dom, if you buy your subscribers, if you do this, if you do that. Folks, I did not do anything to hurt my channel. What I did, I promoted where it says subscribe on my shorts in the YouTube format with YouTube. They push it out there. They put it out there. They charge you a fee to put it out there, to put it, I guess, in the algorithms. And that was it. So I did everything through YouTube. I didn't do anything outside of YouTube. So if my, say, subscriber base hits tomorrow, another 25,000 subscribers in a day, it's on YouTube. They did it. I didn't do anything but work the parameters of YouTube. So, but thank you for your concerns. It's a lot of people like, Dom, they'll shut you down. They'll this. Thank you. But again, folks, I don't do anything wrong. I don't have to. I just was looking at the parameters. They said, well, you could promote. We'll put you in your algorithm. And that's what I did. I think each one's a 10-day promotion through YouTube. And that's what I did. So Sam the Man says, Uncle Nick was a hitman. He was definitely the hitman, Uncle Nick. Mark says, hey, Dom, great stuff you're doing. Did you ever deal with little Larry Danico? My family was very close with him, Hoboken. You know what? That's the same Larry you're talking about, the Genovese crime family. Yes, I met him in jail. Never did any business with him. He was on the case with Quiet Dom. Really nice guy. Really nice guy. Scared to shit, but nice guy. I had some fun. Sam the Man says he robbed the father for $750K. Yes, I heard about that. I heard it was more or less $1 million. Frank Jr. stole money from the father. So, but that's what happens, folks. Father was just, father had more than enough money, but not to be robbed. But I guess the kid wanted, was getting revenge to the father. So, the Duke Furio. Duke, he killed a puppy, wouldn't be acting like he was not the crazy one. Frank Sr. was a great dude compared to Nick. He ratted out Uncle, James, Marcello, and Johnny. You know what? I beg to differ. Just because somebody's a rat doesn't make them a lowlife. As Nick says, he was just fed up with the life. He was fed up of being used all the time. And that was it. It was just it wasn't Nick's thing anymore. And he got disgusted with his brother's ways. And the case actually came down, I think, from Frank Sr.'s big mouth, telling his son things out there. And then the son cooperated, and Nick just felt it was time. I'm done with the life. And like I said, I got to know Nick. I spent about 1.5 years with him in Phoenix. And I happen to like him a lot. I think he was a great guy. And that's my opinion, my thoughts of him. And remember, in jail, you spend a lot of time with people, especially in those units, everything's confined. So he was doing his own thing. Very good guy. Always looking out for people in there. Really nice guy. Class act. Also says, Francisco, I bet 20 on 4 teams. Weekend and won 7,200 Canadian. Nice. Christopher Todd. That's crazy. You known some legendary guys, Dom. Oh, listen, I've been around a lot of guys. I'm just waiting for one guy in the Genovese crime family to pass. And then the books are opening with that family. I'm going to folks, there's a lot. There's a lot I held back that I'm not talking about, and I won't do it out of respect. The Duke says, doing life in ADX because your pal, Nick, funny. He was with Vinny. Nick wasn't with Vinny. I'm sure Frank was with Vinny. Frank Calabrese. But again, Frank opened up his big mouth. Vinny opened up his big mouth. People, I'm not making light of things, or I'm not putting the blame on anybody, but when you start violating the code, even you talking about a homicide that you got away with or other people have committed, that's why. Why? Do you realize that's Mafia 101 for dummies? Never supposed to admit anything. Why are you going to talk? Why? Because you didn't do it? But you were responsible. You gave the word for it. So I tend to disagree when it comes to that. Dom, ever heard of Ronnie Rena? He was my uncle. No, Ron Rena. No, I didn't. Sorry about that. James or Marcello is locked up with Vinny and ADX. Okay, James was, but Vinny's no longer in ADX. Vinny's over here in my town. He's in Coleman, USP. So, which is also not far. It's an hour from me. Snake Eyes. Also, Eric Foss is super aggressive around women. It's really embarrassing that listen, everybody acts differently. So I'm not going to knock people. If it's in front of me, I definitely would correct things if things need to be corrected. And that's about it. Dom, I was obsessed with Sally Daz's murder. And wait till I get into those stories. I held back with all that too. Out of respect for the Zatolas, I love them all. Anthony, Sally, and Debbie. I mean, great. I just, my memories of them are innocent, and that's the way it's going to stay. So um, I love them without a doubt. And I just feel all that could have been avoided if the right powers were at B. If we were still in the Bronx, we weren't, you know, if I didn't cooperate, Vinny was still out, I was still out, that never happens. And a lot of people said that. Ryan Brown, Dom, you're right. Never underestimate the unassuming guy. James Big Lou Taglione looks like a little league coach. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And you just can never underestimate. Listen, folks, I'll tell you a quick story this weekend. We're out again, my birthday. One of the guys I'm with, big guy, massive guy. And words when something happened where just something happened while we're out. He gets up and he's telling the guy, like, you don't know me to be disrespectful. Whoa, the guy said something slick. Bam! Gets cracked. So right away, I jump in the middle. I'm like, you know, and the guy's just sitting there. He's like, where's my hat? He wasn't even wearing a hat. Where's my hat? Then afterwards, maybe about 5 minutes into it, now he starts popping his mouth. So again, I'm standing up, got in between. I'm like, pal, just why don't you leave? Why don't you leave? And I'm being calm. And all of a sudden, he's like, well, listen, stop with the tough Tony talk. We're not making a movie here. Just keep it going. Keep it going. Just, you know, keep it moving. Walks out. You hear him pop in his mouth. But long and short of it all, he came back. Came back, sat down. They spoke. It's like, well, I ain't never got cracked like that before. And I'm thinking what's going through my head, you damn punk. You just got bitch slapped and like you just didn't do anything. And I don't condone that. I don't condone that at all. But you know, it got resolved, thank God, and we left it at that. So again, you never underestimate anybody. And then one of the guys said, Dom, this guy has a knife on him. I'm always in tune. I'm watching hands while people are running their gaps. So I'm like, okay, thank you for letting me know. And I'm thinking to myself, that's all this guy has to do is pull a knife. You know, I'm keeping my cool because I had a few drinks in me, and I know once I do go, nobody's going to stop me. But I'm like, just relax, calm down, misunderstanding, using all the right words. And thank God we had a great night afterwards. So, German, thank you for the contribution. German says, you like vodka, you say. You haven't tried a vodka until you tried the best tasting vodka on the market. EG, that's right. EG now available. 3 fantastic flavors, so get yourself a carton. People go to egvodka.com, order it today. And I'm going to be talking more about EG during the week and what's actually going on with that. So, people, stay tuned for that. With that said, people, Phil D says, Dom, the Dom's Family website asks to give an idea of what you want to invest, but it doesn't say what type of investment. Absolutely 1000%. Because I am not giving away my products. We're just getting everything finalized as far as getting ready to launch everything. And if you believe in me, you'll believe in what I'm setting up. That's it. I don't have to sell it. I'm doing it for all the people that ask me. They want to own a part of something. They want to be a part of something successful. Not saying it's going to be successful, but I put a lot of money and time into this. So we are going to launch, put it out there the right way, put it that way. Dom, any opinion why Scott Bernstein's known to eat corn on the cob? I have no idea with Scott, with Jeff, with Joey. I really don't give two F's about it. Cynthia, Sam the man says, Cynthia, yo, I'd love to attend one with you. Oh, what did oh, okay. You got a good show. Don't ruin it by sticking up for Nick. Listen, I'm not sticking up for anybody. I'm telling you, when I met somebody, if I thought he was a piece of shit, I would say he's a piece of shit. I happen to like the guy. My opinion, I'm entitled to it. Um, just like I'm sure there's people that like Michael Mancuso, the washwoman. I don't like him. So, you have good and bad. Everybody's not always going to get along. You have people that say they can't stand me, people that say they love me. So, never that, never that. So, anyway, folks, much love and respect. We're almost 35 minutes. I don't have 100 likes, so we'll be out live at 5 tomorrow. That's the only one. And we'll be picking somebody in the Gambino crime family to be talking about tomorrow. Hope everybody has a great evening. Much love and respect. Thank you. And stay tuned. Go sign up for domsfamily.com and be part of something much bigger. And you'll be owning shares through, it's called Widely Held. There'll be a 10% position in the company, and Widely Held will own that 10%. So if there'll be a market valuation of it, we have to set all the parameters, cross the T's, dot the I's, and then we'll take it from there. People, have a great evening. Much love and respect. And I want to thank Francisco, German, and Cynthia for always being there, having my back, all-star, Sam the man, Moji boy, everybody. Thank you for always being there. Much love and respect to everybody. Have a wonderful evening. Peace out.